I'm here with Joff as part of the Cape York Misers Challenge. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
The Cape York Miser Challenge was an idea that we came up with a couple of years ago, just to get out, take the boys up the Cape in the sorts of vehicles that people these days don't tend to associate with this sort of travel. We wanted to do it in the cheapest cars we could run, and I think we've pretty much succeeded. We've got most vehicles have been purchased for under $2,000, and you know, a bit of maintenance work and a bit of preparation work, and now we've got 14 cars going to Cape York, and I think out of the 14, the most expensive thing was about $4,000. So that's basically what we're trying to do. A mate's run to the Cape.
Well, job done.
Well, it's holiday time. Time to start packing. Food done.
I've dropped in to pick up your little mate, and now it's heading for Cairns. It's a 1986 turbo diesel MK Patrol trayback. Pretty much stocko inside. I've pinched a roof rack off the old ute, whacked it on this one, pinched the tyres off the wagon, suspensions is an ongoing bit of a problem. There's not much room left from the bump stop. But a new set of springs costs more than the car. Homemade snorkel, and cost about $1,300 to buy it, and since then, and spending all the money on repairing it, etc., and getting it regoed, it's all up about $2,300. So pretty good. Well, just been into Clark Rubber to fix my suspension problems. That'll do it. This is called Pebbly Beach.
'96 Land Rover Discovery that we picked up for about £2.5 grand. She's generally in not too bad a condition, except for the motor, which is causing us a few dramas here and there. So since we got it, we've put some raised height springs in it that we got out of an old Range Rover. We've pulled out the rear seats, put a bit more storage in there out of MDF and various other bits and pieces. We've had a wonderful snorkel put together, custom made by Rob Bliss Exhaust, just to help us out there, out of old exhaust tube. And then we've got some new mud tyres on it from Forby's as well, so we decided to do the trip with a set of decent tyres, save getting too many punctures.
Always a good move.
Yep. Other than that, we haven't really done too much to it. It's pretty much as we bought it. Still leaks oil from the engine, from the gearbox, from the transfer case, and the diffs. We are having a few radiator or overheating. It's not overheating. We've got a few problems with the radiator at the moment. We think the head's gone, and it's we're either getting water into the pistons or we're getting air into the radiator. So we'll see how that goes. We've put a fair amount of chemi weld in it now, and we'll just keep topping it up with water and putting more chemicals in, and hopefully it'll limp its way to the top of Cape York and back.
I'm here again with Joff. You want to tell us a little bit about your clunker?
Well, mate, this is our first month 1990 Nissan Patrol, high roof, SX model. I think she was a bit of a luxury pack in the day, but it's not too much of a luxury pack now. Found it on the side of the road out near Penrith in Sydney for $850. She wasn't running real well. Petrol one with a carburetor. Figured out the carburetor was the biggest problem. But since then we've transformed it. We've put the muddies off my Land Cruiser on it, and we fabbed up a roof cage. Fitted the fridge in the back and did some wiring. I think we added a couple of bushes to some sway bars and bits and pieces like that to get it registered, and here we are. I think she cost us about $2,500 total. With all the work that we did, and rego and insurances and all the rest of it you've got to have these days. So a pretty cheap clunker by all accounts. Problems with buying these cars is that you don't want to spend too much money on them. And when we loaded this one up and we had 33-inch tyres on it, the old girl was running on the bump stops, and that's how we drove it pretty much all the way from Sydney to Townsville. When we got to Townsville, ARB Townsville was kind enough to find a set of second-hand springs and threw them in for us at a very, very reasonable rate. So I got to thank the guys at Townsville ARB.
The adventure begins. And we're just going for a walk up to Bloomfield Falls. Here's a cock having a bit of a sunbake. We're camped at the Lion's Den.
I'm Rod. Dominic. I was going to say, you do remember your name.
Yeah.
Sydney. Our only Ford in the trip, Ford Raider. Everyone else went for things that'll do anything and go anywhere. Well, that's the easy, soft way, so we thought we'd pick something that was a real piece of shit. A great big petrol engine. Runs like a train. Came from a 10-year family car hack. Did all the work. Done the bar, done the winch, done all the lighting. Ripped out the interior. Put in the freebie cargo barrier. Had the rally seats at home. Cost nothing. The only thing we had to pay for was the shocks and the snorkel, basically, and everything else we had already around the shed or in the house, and so yeah, it was good. And so far, it's all it does is use oil. Hasn't missed a beat, really, has it? And fingers crossed, it won't.
Okay. Yeah, we're at Black Mountain, just outside Cooktown. You can see that the rocks are actually white rocks with a covering of black lichen on them.
What are you doing?
When you're ready, just go down to the water a bit and then drop it in her mouth, in front of her. In front of her?
There we go, out there.
Oh! That's beside you.
That was rather quick.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, good, he had another hit. Just go out here a bit. Wait till she comes here. In front of her so she doesn't have to backflip.
There it is.
Now drop it. Did you get it?
I must have flipped by
Yeah.
now.
Try again.
Had that one for a while.
About 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in here, but over the years.
Yeah.
Different ones, but yeah. Probably going on 12 months, 18 months now.
Uh-huh.
We have so much fun with them.
Yeah.
As you can see, the watermarks on the roof.
Excellent.
Often mop up the floor.
It never falls. This is Isabella Falls. This is Cal Power Crossing. There's big trucks in there.
Huh?
Yeah, there's big trucks in there.
Yeah. That's why we're staying on here.
Look at that. And the trophy holder for today is the Rangy. And about to be passed on. Cape York Miser's Challenge 2011.
Firstly, he's led us to a place that we have to backtrack an hour and a half behind. Right, is everyone in agreement? The trophy today goes to our team leader, Joff.
Well done, John.
Motion carried. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
European.
Well done.
Yeah, right, you've had your chance.
Yeah.
How do you use this, mate? Can you show us?
Bush jocks. Step away from the vehicle, everyone. Yeah. More supervision. That's what we require.
Here's the problem.
Real wheel bearings going on that.
Oh, you slacker. You did the same. I kind of didn't realise it.
Yeah, g'day, my name's Matthew Gillen. I have a 1985 Toyota Bundera. Love the little wagon. So, yeah, picked it up for $800 with some rego and doing the Cape York Miser's Challenge. Basically, it's been a great little wagon. I've had a few little issues getting it set up for the trip. Nothing of real consequence until today. And on the way into Laura, the right-hand rear wheel bearings collapsed. So I'm about to pull it out, and then I've got to head down to Cooktown with a mate to pick up a bearing, get it pressed onto the axle, run back up here, probably get out of here about mid-afternoon. Then we've got to head up Archer River and up that way. So yeah, a bit of an adventure ahead of me for today. So it'll keep us out of trouble anyway. Yeah, cheers.
Okay, thanks for that.
Depends how long it takes to get the job done. I know he's a very capable bloke.
What's happened, that bearing there has collapsed internally behind that seal.
Doesn't do what it's supposed to.
And it's totally stuffed. So.
Repairs done on the holes through the floor. Make it a little bit more watertight. And we're all here. Found the problem yet?
I said it's not your bed.
This is the first crossing on the old telegraph line.
out of balls. No, you stutter. Lucky!
Stuck going downhill.
Oh, you're fucked coming up the other side then.
Oh yeah!